I do welcome you back to this class whereby we are going to be discussing about identifying major computer components. I'm your friend Ahebwa Martin. This is my number. This is my email. So what are the skills are we going to learn in this video? So the skills we are going to learn in this video are now to identify the monitor and its purposes, the CPU or what we call the central processing unit, the keyboard and also the mouse. So let's continue and go to our what we are going to be learning in this lesson today. So identifying major computer components. How do you identify major components of a computer? So we are saying that as with the most products, computers are designed in a variety of ways. There are, however, major similarities regardless of brand. All computers have the following components and mechanisms. So I think in this image here, you can see here we have what we call a desktop computer. This is the monitor as how you're seeing it. This is the mouse as how you're seeing it. Here we have the keyboard, and this one is the tower or what we normally call the computer system case. Then here we have the laptop section, whereby this one is the monitor. This one is similar to this one of the desktop or what we call a computer's screen. Then we are having also a keyboard, this keyboard here. Then we are having this mouse. So all what we normally call a touchpad. So this one is similar to this one. So this is our CPU, the central processing unit, or what we call the computer system case is inside the CPU is inside the computer system case. So let's see what the monitor is. So the monitor looks like a television screen and is where you see what is happening on your computer. So this one, what we are seeing here, this one, this black thing. So this is the screen of a computer. By using shadows and graphics with over a million colors, much of what you see will appear three-dimensional. Like now, what we are seeing here, this computer we are having here, where you are seeing these notes, where I'm displaying them, it is a result of a combination of different colors that we have this color white and also having the background as our notes and also seeing me here as the image here. So now the tower or what we call the CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit, and houses the machinery that allows your system to work correctly. In a laptop, all the pieces are squashed under the keyboard, but in a desktop, it is usually a separate unit. So what do they mean here? The tower, this tower, or the CPU. Most people call it a CPU in layman's language, most people. But in ICT, as I'm simplifying, as I'm making this computer things very, 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 very easy for us all, this one is called a computer system case. And the CPU is always in-house. It is mounted on the computer motherboard. So it is always in the in the system case, so or the tower. So they are saying that in a laptop, all the pieces are squished under the keyboard, but in a desktop, it is usually separate, meaning that here all the components are also under the keyboard. They are below the keyboard, where we are seeing the keyboard here, then below the keyboard. So that is what they are trying to. The keyboard. The keyboard is one of the two ways to input data into your computer. It has been modeled after a traditional typewriter. So meaning that our keyboard is like replacing, is the current modern way of a typewriter. So meaning that it has replaced the traditional typewriter. So what is the keyboard? The keyboard is this one, what we are seeing here. So this one which enables us to enter data into a computer. So where we find A up to Z, where we find the symbols, the hashtags, the what, so each symbols, all of those, the tab, the enter, the caps lock, so that one is the keyboard. Then we have what we call the mouse. We are saying that this is another way to input commands into a computer. Most mice have two buttons. So if we have this word mice is the singular, the plural format of the word mouse. The one mouse is, if it is one, we call it mouse, but if it is more than one, we call it mice. Have two buttons, but some feature up to 5. On laptops, they are often designed as a touch pad with two buttons. So what are we trying to mean? It's this. This one is the mouse, or here the touchpad here. So here we have the left and also the right. So also here with the mouse, we are having the right and the left. So if we continue here, the following things are important to consider when appraising a computer system. So every time you are to appraise a computer system, every time you are looking for the computer system, maybe you want to buy a computer system, or you want to buy something, a computer component system. So my dear friend, these are some of the important things that you have to consider. One, how fast can it perform tasks? How fast can it perform tasks? Then, how much data can it store? How much data can it store? Meaning that storage capacity, how is the storage capacity of that device, of that computer component? Then, how many programs or that is software can it run simultaneously? How many programs can it run at the same time, or what we call multitasking in simple ways in computer language. So we normally call it multitasking. So my dear friend, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying with me. These are actually the major computer components. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying with me here at PalmOps Foundation. Hoping that you have got something. Continue to comment in case you haven't found something which you have not understood. In case you have missed something which you have not understood, continue and comment below. I will be able to answer you. Surely I remain as your friend, Ahebwa Martini, PalmOps Foundation, Elite Schools. Bye for now.